Hey Emma, so I decided since I didn't actually make a video this week, since I only made the Les Mis video, that I'll make one today, even though it's not technically the right day to make it. But I didn't respond to any of your questions, so I guess I'll do that today. But I really liked your videos, especially like the part when you're talking about language and how tongues is God's language. I hope that was really interesting. I guess I never really thought of it that way. I always thought tongues was just like a language everyone understood. Like, when you speak in tongues, that means no matter what language they speak, that it would somehow be translated into their language that way. But I don't know if that's really true, but that's what I've been told. But yeah. And I do remember that cat picture poem, and I thought it was really funny that first day you brought it back to the room. And isn't this something to do with the cat had made a mess with the yarn or something? So they took him and ate it. Which is pretty sad when it's just a mess and you just eat it. But I guess if you live in like China or some other foreign country where they eat cats and dogs, then it's normal. Which I hope I don't ever have to go to those countries and they make me eat that. It'd be really gross. But oh, and I liked your when you talked about Amore and the peanut butter kisses. That was really cute. I really like those kids that are outgoing and cute like that, and then they're unexpectedly kind. Those are my favorite ones. Every VBS, I help out in the little kids room, which is ages 3 to 6. We always have one of those kids who just attaches themselves to you, and they're so cute. But speaking of VBS, for the crafts I'm doing, my mom does crafts, but I suggested to do a paper mâché piggy bank using a pop bottle, which I don't know. I have it here. Can you see it? This is what I have so far. I hope it turns out cute. I hope it doesn't take too long, because they only have 20 minutes to make them, but I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it. So, I don't know, I haven't been doing a whole lot this week. It's been really hot. I think today it got up to mid-90s. We don't have air conditioning in my house, so it's pretty awful, but that's the times when I'm glad I work at Dairy Queen, because it's air conditioning and pretty cold in there. But I don't know, on Friday we had a relay for life because my friend Carly, her aunt has breast cancer, and so her whole family got together and we walked for her. And I don't know, have you ever done a relay for life or anything like that? And I taught the people it was Team Mary is what their name was, and I taught them your ballet positions. I don't know if they remember them, but I taught them to them, so I guess I can be a teacher like you're a teacher for the fairy tale king. So, I don't know. I saw this thing on YouTube when it was some guy from Australia, and he was talking about fairy bread. I don't know if you ever heard of fairy bread, but it's white bread with sprinkles on it. And so I looked it up, and it said New Zealand has this too. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna be going to New Zealand, so I'm gonna make fairy bread and try it out. So it's just white bread with butter, and then hundreds and thousands is what they call it. But my sprinkles that I have I don't even know how old they are. I hope they're not super old, but they look kind of faded out and gross. But I'm gonna try them, and I'm gonna make you make some and put it in your next video, your reaction to it. I don't know what kind of sprinkles I have, but they taste kind of minty. So mint with butter is not my favorite. And I never really liked sprinkles to begin with. So it's not very good. But it's not the worst thing I've tasted, but not good. So that's all I got. I'll see you later.